Ruben Studdard and Clay Aiken. They're everywhere this year. 40 million people watch them compete on American Idol. Even the Oscars couldn't beat those numbers. And that's why our number 10 biography of the year is Clay Aiken and Ruben Studdard.
Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move.
Ruben Studdard and Clay Aiken. They reigned supreme this year as the final two contestants on the reality show blockbuster American Idol.
We're on the move. I know you won't leave me, but I refuse to let you go.
Ruben drew legions of fans with his velvet voice, his quick smile, and teddy bear good looks.
Cause you mean that much to me. Ain't too proud to beg, sweet darling. There was a man, a lonely man.
Clay developed a cult following as the boy next door who could bring down the house.
He's playing solitaire.
After 18 weeks of pretty intense competition, only one would emerge as the American Idol.
The winner of American Idol 2003 is Ruben Studdard.
But that's just the beginning of the story. It was very likely the most controversial verdict of any reality television show.
You're not going to believe how close this vote is.
In the end, Ruben edged out Clay by less than 1% of the vote. Clay's fans cried foul. Some even asked the FCC to call for a recount. Rumors of a conspiracy began to spread. But through it all, the least concern was, and still is, the loser, Clay Aiken.
I'm extremely thrilled for his success. I will be ready for his album as soon as it's out. I can't wait to get it, and I'm sure he'll be ready to get mine. So, well, he better. Hold on. Ruben, are you getting my album? So I'm thrilled for him. He's thrilled for me. We're over this competition, and we're over talking about it, really.
At this point, the show's outcome is old news for both of them. They're busy being caught up in the star-making machinery.
You learn how to deal with minimal sleep. You learn how to deal with, not having a regular eating schedule. You just learn how to deal with everything because, it's a part of the job, and I look at it as every day I wake up and I have to go to work.
Early on, most of the buzz was about the runner-up, Clay Aiken. From the moment he first appeared on stage, viewers were curious about the vocal powerhouse with a nerdy facade. Mid-season, the producers encouraged Clay to jazz up his appearance, turning him into an unlikely sex symbol. Female fans of all ages, calling themselves Claymates, flocked to hear him perform.
Definitely was not prepared. I mean, look at me, I'm not a sex symbol. I didn't fathom that I could be put in that category at all. Still don't feel like I'm in that category. Still don't feel like I qualify.
So much attention for a guy who just weeks before was working as a special ed teacher and had never been outside his home state of North Carolina. The American Idol, Ruben, went to Alabama A&M University on a football scholarship. But always a musician first and an athlete second, he gave up the scholarship and studied voice instead. A few years later, he accompanied a friend to the American Idol auditions and you know the rest. But the road to reality TV stardom has been a bit bumpy. Even though Ruben won the title of American Idol, the record label decided to release Clay's album first. And to make matters worse, Ruben's first single slipped rather quickly down the charts, while Clay's recording success has been remarkable. The show business whirlwind has left both men acutely aware of how volatile a career in music can be and how difficult it is to stay on top.
It's about being accountable to myself and making sure that I, maintain certain principles and values and don't compromise myself in order to be what society wants as a pop star, what people think a pop star is.
So impossible,
It's too soon to say if either of them will have real staying power. Stardom is so famously fleeting. But the memories of their experience, priceless.
I've been trying to do this my whole life, and American Idol was the machine that propelled me into this position of being able to, fulfill all of my dreams. I've truly been able to do everything that I always dreamed of, and this has just, been a wonderful experience.